Okay, so this is the video that how to sharpen my hacksaw knives. This is the theoretically I need to have a flat stone. Okay, you need to have a flat stone or strop to maintain my knives. Please do not use less than 3,000 grit stones. Okay, use above 3,000 grit stones because you don't really need much of sharpening. Because if you go coarse than 3,000, like 8,000, 800 or 1,000 stone, you might ruin your edge if you're not professional. Okay, so if you are just a beginner, so please go above the 3,000 grit flat stone. Okay, or just to use drop. If you use stone, the stone has to be flat. Okay, I'll show you how to do it. And if you use drop, you need different direction than the stones. I will just explain in the motion. Okay, and the key is that you need to have a consistency when holding your knife on a stone or a strop. Okay, I drew a picture of this knife edge. You need to stay this side flat against stone or strop. Okay, you need to be touching the bevel, which is this part right here, parallel to the stones or strop you're doing. Okay, you don't go roll, you don't go too much of an angle, and you don't go too low. Okay, you just make that bevel parallel to the stones what you're doing. Okay, this is Japanese 6,000 grit waterstone, and this is wet or dry sandpaper, and this is a glass. Okay, glass is really flat, relatively flat. It's really flat, so you could use marble stone if you have. Make sure the marble stone is flat also, and you lay on your wet or dry sandpaper. This is 100 grit sandpaper, coarse one, and this is 6,000 grit Japanese waterstone, and you soak this Japanese waterstone about 30 minutes to 1 hour, and when it's fairly wet, you try to rub them on a coarse sandpaper. I could draw the lines here, which you cannot really see much. Just a sec. Yeah, you could draw lines across the stones. You could see these lines, and you can run down on the coarse sandpaper, and the pencil marks are really now gone. So now right now it's flat. Okay, there's no high or low spots to those stones. Okay, now hold your knife where you hold your if you are lefty, hold your knife on the left handed. If you are right handed, hold your knife on right hand. Okay, and try to be very consistent. I use the desk for my stabilizer. I could put my finger, lay on my desk like this, and lay the bevel on a stone, and I lock my fingers into the place so that I could have a very good consistent angle. Okay, and if you're a professional, you really don't need to be consistent. I mean, the fingers or other place to hold on, but you need to be consistent. Okay, this bevel, only this bevel side should be touching the stone. Okay. Right, and you turn the stone, and you turn the other side bevel. I've been sharpening knives for about 7 years now, so I don't need to any other place to rest on, but if you are just a beginner, please do it, okay, carefully. Be consistent. Okay, again, you don't go like this, okay? You have to be very consistent all the way, okay, alongside the stones. Okay, that is the key. If you don't keep this nice, you're going to ruin your edge. In fact, you really don't need sharpening my knives. Okay, you can just drop it. Okay, sharpening both sides now. Here's I'll show you how to strop it. For stropping, you never cut in the strop, okay? You always draw from the cutting edge, okay? You never do this. This is when you're cutting, okay? When you're stropping, only this side should be touching, okay? You don't raise too high, because if you raise it too high, you will dull the edge, okay? Again, you never raise your edge, because if you do that, you're scraping your strop. You're dulling it, okay? You never raise your strop. You just lay this bevel flat on the strop, okay? Like this. Draw from the edge. Okay? Draw from the edge. Draw from the edge. Okay. Consistency is another key. Okay, this is dropping. I notice that I don't cut in, okay? Wrong way. This direction, away from the edge. Away from the edge. Okay, now I'm going to test it. This is fairly thick, 2mm thick vegetable tan leather. I'll cut it with my knife. It's easy, isn't it? Like this, okay? It cuts, okay? Cuts. Cuts, 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 and cuts, and cuts. Again, it cuts, it cuts, it cuts, and it cuts, it cuts, it cuts, and it cuts, cuts. Again, it cuts, it cuts, it cuts, 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 cuts. Cuts, cuts, okay, cuts. It cuts, it cuts, it cuts, it cuts. Okay. It stays sharp very long. Cuts, cuts, cuts. Cuts. Okay, you maintain your edge with a strop. Okay, you don't need sharpening much, just drop it. And you're ready to go. Okay, you just keep dropping a few times. Okay, the edge will last very long time, and the knife itself will last a long time too. Okay, So this helps you guys if you have trouble sharpening it, and if you don't want to how to maintain my knives, this is the video. Okay, if you like it, please hit thumbs up and subscribe my channel. And if you are interested in buying my knives, please send me an email. You can see in the description box my email, and you can contact me, and I can send you the details. Okay, and I will see you in next video. Bye bye.